Everyone says find the sport you love. Running, yoga, pickleball, rock climbing, whatever makes you happy, just move your body. That's nice advice. It's also wrong. But here's the thing. If you haven't maxed out your strength first, you're building a house on sand, and that house will crack the moment life gets serious. Forget everything else for a few years. Just get strong. Stupid strong. Then go do whatever you want. What is max strength? So, what does max strength actually mean? Max strength is how much force your body can produce in one all-out effort through big, multi-joint movements that load your entire system. Think squat, deadlift, bench press, or if you train with your body, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, pistol squats. As long as the load is heavy enough to make your system fight for every rep, it counts. Movements where your whole body has to show up or the weight doesn't move. They force your muscles, bones, tendons, and nervous system to adapt together. No other training does that. Running won't do this. Yoga won't do this. Your Tuesday night basketball league definitely won't do this. Only heavy compound movements create enough mechanical tension to trigger the kind of deep, structural change that sticks. Why focus on this for a few years? Here's the part nobody tells you. You don't need to do this forever. 3 to 5 years. That's it. During that window, strength training is your main axis, not a side quest. Not something you squeeze in between spin class and brunch. The main thing. The goal is to grow the muscle mass you are supposed to have in this lifetime. Read that again. Your body has a ceiling of potential muscle it can build, and most people never come close to hitting it because they're spread across 6 different activities and mastering none of them. Running can't stimulate this kind of systemic structural change. Ball sports can't. Yoga can't. They're all great after you've built the foundation. But if you skip the foundation, you're playing every sport with a body that's operating at half capacity. And you won't even know it because you've never felt what full capacity is like. And yeah, you can still play your sport on the side. Nobody's saying quit basketball. But if strength isn't getting your best energy and your best recovery, you'll never hit your ceiling. 3 to 5 years of steady, progressive, heavy lifting. Then you've earned the right to do whatever you want. Freedom to play. Once you've built that reservoir of strength, something shifts. You pick up a new sport, and you're immediately better than you should be. Your joints can handle the impact. Your muscles have the endurance reserve. Your nervous system already knows how to recruit force efficiently. Want to start Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 42? You're walking in with a body that can actually handle the demands, instead of getting wrecked in week 3. Want to run a marathon? Your legs already have the structural integrity to absorb tens of thousands of steps without breaking down. It's like having a savings account that earns interest. You spent a few years making deposits, and now you're living off the returns. Every sport you try from this point forward benefits from the physical capital you already banked. You have a higher safety margin, a higher performance baseline, and a body that doesn't fall apart the moment you ask it to do something new. That body that doesn't fall apart, it also needs to be fed right. Most people get the training down and completely guess at the other half. Macro Factor is a nutrition tracking app that adapts to your metabolism. You log your food and weight, and it adjusts your calorie targets automatically week by week based on how your actual body is responding. It adjusts to your body specifically, not some stranger's metabolism. During a dedicated strength building phase, that precision matters. You're not just eating more, you're fueling the structural changes happening inside your muscle fibers. Get that wrong, and you're slowing down the whole process. And the logging? Kendall, one of their users, put it well. No matter where he was or what he was eating, he never felt stuck or like he had to guess. No awkwardly fiddling on his phone for 10 minutes while out with friends. Just consistent tracking that fits real life. Try it free for 14 days with code YELLOWDUDE. Links in the description. Why the strength doesn't fade. Now this is the part that sounds too good to be true, so let me explain why it's not. When you build muscle through heavy training, your muscle cells get bigger, and because they're getting bigger, they need more command centers, nuclei, to manage all that new volume. During your 3 to 5 year growth phase, your body adds these nuclei. Think of them as little control rooms inside each muscle fiber. More muscle, more control rooms. Here's where it gets interesting. If you stop training and your muscles shrink, which they will, the nuclei don't leave. The control rooms stay. The infrastructure stays even after the size fades. So if you decide to come back to training 5, 10, even 15 years later, your muscles rebuild way faster than someone who's starting from zero. The muscle shrank. The machinery never left. How to train for max strength. The program is stupidly simple. 3 movements. That's the whole thing. Squat. Deep squat. Primary movement for the lower body. If your legs are shaking at the bottom, you're in the right place. Deadlift. The posterior chain builder. Back, glutes, hamstrings, everything that keeps you from being a hunched-over office goblin gets trained here. Bench press. Primary upper body push. Chest, shoulders, triceps. These are the big 3. Multi-joint, heavy, and brutally effective. Now, if you're a calisthenics person watching this and your eye is already twitching, relax. Weighted dips can replace bench press. Weighted pull-ups cover your back. Pistol squats and weighted squats handle the lower body. The principles are the same. Compound movements, progressive overload, heavy resistance. The tool is different, the physics is the same. For rep ranges, keep it simple. 3 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 5 with heavy weight. That's the sweet spot for strength. You're not chasing a pump. You're not doing 20 reps with a weight you could throw across the room. Every rep should feel like it matters, because it does. No junk volume. If it's easy, it's not building anything. 1 major muscle building phase in a lifetime. Here's the truth that personal trainers won't put on a billboard because it would kill their recurring revenue. You really only need 1 major muscle building phase in your life. The best timing? Before 40. Ideally, in your 30s. Your hormones are still cooperating. Your recovery is still reasonable. Your body is primed to add lean mass if you give it the right signal. After 40, it gets harder. Not impossible, but harder. Sarcopenia starts creeping in. Hormonal decline becomes a factor. Building new muscle from scratch at 55 is a significantly different project than maintaining muscle you built at 32. So bank it early. Build the muscle while your biology is on your side, and you can live off the maintenance for decades. You're basically front-loading your physical resilience. Future you, the one with grandkids, or the one who wants to hike Patagonia at 65, that version of you is going to be very grateful you spent a few years getting strong when it was still relatively easy. Now, if you're watching this and thinking, I'm already past 40, is it too late? No, it's not. The best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. You'll still build muscle. You'll still add nuclei. You'll still bank strength. It'll just take more patience and more intention. But it's absolutely still on the table. Remember all those sports at the beginning? Running, yoga, pickleball, climbing? All of them are still there. They're not going anywhere. But you are. Spend 3 to 5 years getting as strong as your body will let you. Your muscles will grow. Your nuclei will multiply. And even if life pulls you away for years, that foundation waits for you. Thanks, evolution. Then go pick your sport. Any sport. You'll walk in stronger, safer, and more capable than everyone who skipped this step. Your strength is about to go banana. Fuel it right with Macro Factor. Code YELLOWDUDE. Link in the description.